Today on the Spiel.
I'm going to blow dry her a little bit more and get her a little bit more funkier in here.
Okay.
That is a great look.
That looks really cute. I love that.
Now, you mentioned before 75 pounds of Morels. You will keep the babies for just this build right here.
So out of the 75 pounds I got today, these are the finest examples of small Morels.
This is the Spiel.
I'm here today and all I hear is how I'm chasing crazy dreams. They'll see, 'cause I've got perfect songs and melodies just waiting to come out of me, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa. Fancy words, clever lines and tales that take you back in time, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa, and they'll know. Everyone will know. They should have believed in me.
Should have believed, baby.
Welcome.
Yep.
Welcome. I thought you were
another
going to do
show.
that. See, I thought you were going to open it right up.
Okay, this is weird. This is why I didn't open.
Right.
Look
Why?
here, we don't sit like this normally.
Did they just move us? Okay, we
Because
can't.
can we?
We should. I mean, this is
We're-
awkward. I mean, we're
this
not
is
used
crazy.
to sitting. Yeah.
That's
Come
what
on,
threw me
please.
off.
Yeah. And see my
Oh,
microphone's on
yeah.
much better. We don't operate.
Now we're
left to
ready
right,
for a
right to
show.
left.
That's
Yeah.
right. So now I've got the big
Good
camera on
job.
me.
You just took my good camera?
No, I couldn't work the other way.
You couldn't work the other way. Okay. Listen, you know the Spiel allows us to go to a lot of different places, experience a lot of different things. And you know, girl, I originated from the South, right?
That's right. Up, Alabama.
Up Alabama, but now have a relative in Georgia, so spend a lot of time in Georgia. And boy, did I do Georgia right this time. Guess what I did?
Isn't Georgia beautiful?
It is beautiful.
What'd you do?
I took a food tour.
What is a food tour? Of a city?
honey,
Which city?
Honey. Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta, okay? And so here's what we did. It's a bit of I think it was called Past and Present. So there's a historical spin to it. And then also they just introduced dishes, and we went to like 7 different restaurants and tried like 7 different variations of things. I'm talking shrimp and grits that just make you slap your mama. I mean, okra, catfish. Oh, by the way, we went to some restaurant that's now owned by a chef that won one of those shows. I'm gonna have to look at. Oh yeah, she won. Okay, you're gonna have to give me a second. Leslie, Rob will be able to show this, but Leslie is the owner of Fire Pit in Atlanta, and she won one of the seasons of Cutthroat Kitchen. How about that?
Did she do something like barbecue-ish?
Look at you. See? How'd you know? How did you know? She
Well,
did
Fire Pit.
You got it.
Yeah.
She did a pork belly with a jam on top of what would you call that? A crostini slice? Probably like look at that right there. It was delish.
How about, what is up with chicken and waffles?
Oh, baby. It is so, Rob's like, it is so good.
I can't imagine those things together.
Babe, listen, there's another kitchen. We've had chefs here on the show who have invited us to restaurants and we try it. And some will do like maybe a little bit of fruit on the plate. So by the time it's over, you're like licking the plate. It's so good.
With the chicken, is it fried chicken?
Baby, it's fried chicken on the waffle. You get a little syrup, you do a little drizzle.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Yummy, yum, yum. All right, listen, I gotta tell you something though, because this blew my mind.
Okay.
So apparently years ago in the 1800s, there was this, maybe it was a poker game, maybe it was just a couple of men getting around, to just have some fun or whatever. And these 2 guys got into like a horse fight. One wanted the other's horse, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna give up my horse. But he said, I do have this piece of land that I will give you in this bet. If you win, you get the piece of land, okay? To date, it is perhaps the worst bet in history.
Wait, what kind of?
It's land lot 77 was put up, okay? So there was a horse that was put up, and the guy didn't want to put his horse
What was
up.
the fight?
It was like
what
a
were
bet.
they winning?
Just like, I'll bet you. I'll bet.
Bet
Maybe
on
we were
what?
playing cards. Something.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw it in the pot.
Okay.
I'm about to whip you. I'm gonna win, okay?
Okay.
So land lot 77 wound up being the city of Atlanta. No doubt. Can you
Are
imagine?
you
Oh man, I couldn't
serious?
believe it. We just all stood there like, what? So anyway, it obviously had to be developed over time. But Atlanta initially was called Marthasville. It was named after someone's daughter and one of the higher ups, the officials. And there was a real to-do about that as time passed and more of the elected bodies got in there. We wanted a different name, and Atlanta was chosen later. So
What's the meaning behind that? Why?
the Marthasville was actually the daughter, and it's interesting. You have to see. I've got an image here of the tombstone that actually shows. Here lies the namesake.
Is it
Boy, was she
downtown?
mad.
Is Martha
yeah,
downtown?
It's the Oakland Cemetery. It's the largest cemetery in Atlanta. Beautiful. People do tours through there. Just a remarkable
Beautiful
thing to
head
see.
markers?
Yes, yes. Oh, it's gorgeous. A bunch of mausoleums, different things like that. So at one point, that cemetery was segregated. They've since integrated. One of the first black gentlemen allowed in there was one of the first black mayors of Atlanta. And a juxtaposition, his wife put up this sphere that's black marble in all of this white, and he's facing the city of Atlanta.
I love that.
Because his last wish was to keep an eye on Atlanta.
I love
even
that.
beyond
That's
life.
cool.
So, very, very
That's
cool.
cool.
But also in Atlanta, I don't know if you've ever been through there, but the state capitol, the building there is gold. There's a gold top. Apparently that building cost $1 million to build. And when people, came to the city and they were so enamored with the way that architecture looked, they wanted to go up and get married there because there's gold, right? Atlanta spent all this money. So the first bride and groom, they go up and they get married and everything's fine. The second wedding, the bride, the groom, and the minister fell to their death. There's never been a wedding there since.
Boy, I bet those first ones are happy.
They're like,
They
man, I am
made
so
it.
glad we dieted before that wedding. And oh yeah, so some of the stories and the food and
Wow.
Just, if you ever get a chance, go and experience that, the Atlanta food tours, the historic tours, because that's really a way to appreciate a city when you go in to, appreciate their culture, not only the backstory, but then the food, and just had a great time.
It's a beautiful place.
It was a lot of fun.
I think Georgia is one of our prettiest states. I really do.
They have really good peaches.
What is the name of that tree? Kudzu?
Oh, the kudzu? You can't kill that stuff, honey. When you're
No.
from the South, you don't like kudzu. You might
There
like
is
the
a
magnolia.
cookbook with that stuff.
What?
Yeah, and soap. You wouldn't believe what you can do with kudzu.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
How come I lived there my whole life and we're like, would you look at all that kudzu over there?
Oh no, they make soaps and moisturizers, and there's a food
The
dish.
Northerners do. I don't think we do that in the South.
Well, we didn't know no better. You're not supposed to.
But the magnolia trees are really something to behold. Anyway, it was a great time. Thoroughly
What's the
enjoyed
trees called down there that weeps? That's got the things that, you know what I mean?
Would it be a weeping willow?
Would it? Is
A
it?
willow tree? It might
Okay.
be. It weeps. It weeps. Anyway, great show.
Good.
A lot of stuff
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up.
Yeah, it was.
She's so happy that it's a good show today.
I'm so happy. We have a great musician here.
Yes.
Local boy. You're going to love him.
Yeah, and he's doing big things in Nashville. And then we've got, listen, we go for the best. So this gal is like nationally known with her hair care products and such. So, and then we've got the magnificent Morel.
Oh,
Everything.
yeah.
When the chef puts his spin on the morel mushroom, get back.
You know what? I saw a thing on Facebook, and Facebook's always true, how you can tell a
the
bad
Spiel is-
morel and a good morel.
How?
Oh, you haven't seen it cut in half? Have you seen it?
We're gonna make them stay tuned for that. You tell us at the end the difference. All right, how about that? That's a good tease. We'll be right back.
Coming up on the Spiel.
People over shampoo
They do.
their hair.
Okay.
Okay? And when you keep over shampooing your hair, it's going to get oily quicker because you're doing it too often.
Coming up later in the show.
We have my big Morel dinner tonight, and what I've done is I've put together this little salad that is kind of a take of a salad niçoise.
Uh-huh. Voted one of the best outdoor patios in Atlanta. And yams. So that's why we're having this dish today.
Black mayor of the city of Atlanta. Is Martha Morgan, who Murfreesville was named after.
There's a reason we've been here so long. Larry's Trailer Sales RV Mega Center are offering sales, parts, and service on Route 148 north of Ziegler, Illinois. Same location since 1966. Come and see us.
Been in this business for my entire life. I was dragging feed sacks when I was in grade school and not big enough to carry them. My grandfather sold buggies. Today we're a Kubota dealership. We don't handle feed anymore, but we do carry a large variety of products.
Now get the new Kubota Sidekick for 0 down and payments as low as $196 per month. See dealer for details.
I have a lot of employees that have been here 15 plus years. We have plenty of experience and knowledge to help you with your needs.
Your Kubota dealer, FB Maca Foods.
Someone said, to find a man's true character, play golf with him. Likewise, to experience the true character of the region, you should play its golf courses. From the old oaks of Crab Orchard Golf Club to the hills of Kokopelli, across the shores of Pine Lakes, to the links at Stardust. Find a challenging and diverse range of play that you can only experience when you visit SI.
We can all agree that time is by far our most valuable resource. The pace of life today makes saving time more important than ever. With the Bank of Heron new mobile app, you can deposit checks, transfer funds, or keep track of transactions and balances all from your phone. Use your Bank of Heron debit card with the new mobile app and save even more time for the things that matter most. Available now. Download on Apple Store or Google Play. The Bank of Heron. It's not just a bank, it's a relationship.
Prairie Farms presents Did You Know with Chef Rob.
Hi, Chef Rob here. We all need 25 to 30 grams of protein with each meal, and milk really delivers breakfast protein. It helps with energy and focus, keeps you feeling fuller longer, maintains bone health, maintains healthy weight, and also helps with lean muscle mass. So fuel your morning with protein and start your day with Prairie Farms milk.
And welcome back to the Spiel. Today we have Marsha Cole, who is a hairstylist extraordinaire, which started her career at Regis.
Correct.
And you've moved on into the world, you've traveled the world, and what are you doing now?
I'm still traveling the world, training a lot of different stylists and creating new trends and doing photo shoots and runway shows and all that good stuff.
You know, just like with chefs, I think nowadays the makeup tips and those folks on YouTube, that's what they want. They want hairstyles, they want tips, tricks, they want to be able to do a DIY with the makeup, the hair, and you're going to come with some really good information today because we have to keep a couple of things in mind. Not everybody has a lot of money to spend, so we want those workarounds, those shortcuts. And then also, you know, we all look at one another like, I want my hair to look like that, and sometimes you just have to come to the realization, I can't have that because my hair can't, you know, tolerate
Exactly.
that heat or whatever. So take it away. What are some of the things you'll demonstrate today?
Yeah, so today I'm going to go over some different waves, beachy waves, and kind of go over a certain temperature you should use for your different types of hair.
So important.
You get a lot of people, if you see on YouTube, they're frying their hair with the irons.
Yeah, there's a one girl
who
she takes it off and the hair is hanging off of it. Bless her heart.
So we don't want that, right?
No, we do not.
All right, so let's just talk about different irons that you can purchase at Walmart or Target.
Okay.
There's flat irons, there's curling irons, there's wands, there's a lot of different type of irons.
In your opinion, what is the brand that's best if we go to the Walmart and the Targets?
Well, you look at the temperature on them, because some don't have a higher temperature than others, okay? So if you have colored hair, fine hair, kind of fragile hair, the highest temperature you probably want to go is about 300.
Okay.
That's the safe temperature to go.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Is there any, I go way too high. I go way too high for way too long. Is there any science behind an ionic or anything like that, or is that all that just kitschy marketing stuff?
Yeah. They say there's stuff behind it, but you're looking at the temperature.
Just watch your temperature. And you're about to show us something, like folks pay a lot of money. Again, as a blonde, I could never get this, but that Brazilian wave or American wave that everybody wants. So this is sort of a workaround where you can get that look without paying the big money and all the processing. Okay, great,
Exactly.
I'm excited. You do want to come in with a product, a protectant underneath.
Yes, and there's different types of products to protect your hair, thermal protections. I have a lotion that you leave in, which I've already applied to her hair.
So not a gimmick, you do need that.
Yes,
you do need the thermal
you're
protection.
putting some heat on.
Okay.
Now with my model Fallon, you can see that, well actually we did a before on her, and you guys will see the before picture.
Nice.
But she had pretty long hair, and we did take about 6 inches off the length, and she wanted that white blonde. She's got thick, massive hair, and her hair was pretty dark. It was
Pretty
a dark
Is that
brown.
natural, the dark from
Yes, the dark is natural on
Now
her.
that comb out of hers looked a lot like mine, like that at the end you're like, what in the world am I going to do with that? Well, you opted to cut it off, it looks like.
Yeah, but you don't have to. There's products out there.
Okay. Well, Fallon was a beautiful model. You did a great job.
Way to go.
All right, who's our next model?
You have great hair, Fallon.
Beautiful. Take a bow. Perfect. Wait, you'll mess your hair up. Don't do that. Okay, this is a point though that I think we can talk about some of your products. Obviously, if you do this for a living, you find out over time some of the things that you can't live without, and then you've gone a step further and developed your own product. So let's talk about those things that everybody needs, whether they can afford yours or not.
Right. A good shampoo and conditioner. That really helps out a lot of problems down the road with the dryness. A good hairspray. And I do have a mousse and a detangler.
Okay. And where can they go find more information?
I have a website. It's Marsha Cole. haircare.com.
Perfect.
And it has all the information about the products.
Great.
And what products I have.
I had a question real quick about washing your hair. Is it true? Because I do. I go a long time because mine doesn't get
5-6
greasy.
days, you'll sometimes
Not that long.
Yeah. If it's not greasy and it's hanging in there,
It's good for
people over shampoo
They do.
their hair.
Okay.
Okay. And when you keep over shampooing your hair, it's going to get oily quicker because you're doing it too often.
Okay.
Good to know.
But you know what though? My daughter, she can shampoo in the morning, and by in the evening, you can tell the grease. I mean, so
She's over shampooing.
She's over shampooing probably, but then she needs a shampoo for probably oily hair.
Okay.
Okay. All right, now you've had sort of a radical change here. Do we have a before on her as well?
Yes, we have a before. And Jeannie here, she had overprocessed hair, and it was probably to her shoulder. And so she's got kind of a funky style to her. So we went and took her hair pretty short, in like a short pixie. She didn't want bangs, so we kept this kind of longer. And then we put some blonde in here and some hot pink. The hot colors are very popular now.
It looks great.
The blues and the purples and the pinks.
So what are you going to do on her today?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to blow dry her a little bit more and get her a little bit more funkier in here.
Okay.
That is a great look.
That looks really cute. I love that. I missed that. I had that.
Don't you agree with me, Marsha, that everyone can't wear short hair? I hate that.
I think
I'd
you
like
can do
to.
it. I think Julie can do it.
No, I've tried that. I went to the websites where you try different hairstyles on your picture.
Okay.
Now in her hair, we go down to 300.
Okay.
Oh,
And
you're
what-
still going to do something with it? I think it looks great.
Just, well, right here.
The long part.
Just the long part. I want to flip it up.
Thank you again for coming on. We do appreciate you. Very informative.
Well, thank you.
Great
for
models.
having me.
Great models.
Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. And we'll be right back.
Coming up on the Spiel.
People tell me, no, I can't eat mushroom ice cream. There's no way I'm going to do it. But look at it right here.
Coming up later in the show.
When we got done building our home and went from construction loan to a regular mortgage, and we were like, oh, we're going to shop around anyway and look at different things.
Tyler Patton's a friend of ours. He contacted us and gave us some information. He even came to our house, made it very personable.
I just try to work really hard, and my customers all have busy lives. I really stand behind and believe in what we offer as Legion's Bank.
We felt confident in Tyler that he would help us, and he trusted the bank, and that made us trust him and the bank. So he talked about the Kasasa accounts and made it known to us what kind of accounts were available. Then when we started looking at what we had with our money market account at another bank, we were just like, this just makes perfect sense to go ahead and move over our other accounts, our savings and our checking, and so that's been a really easy process as well.
Overall, Legion's Bank had everything that we needed, and it's been a great experience.
I'm Derek Joplin. I'm the welding instructor and the program manager. The virtual welding machines, they are able to grade you to a fuller scale. Of course, as a new student comes in, they're not used to welding. They won't take the heat. It's just really good to have them start out on that. Well, the benefits of these machines would be low material cost. The way it is set up, it is amazing of how accurate it is.
What an implant is, it's the replacement for the root of a tooth. We all know that dentures aren't teeth, they're certainly not the same, but we have new methods and techniques here to give people basically a third set of teeth. Over the course of the past 20 years, I became trained in implant dentistry, culminating in a specialization for people that have lost their teeth and are frustrated with wearing dentures, restoring a sense of dignity.
I have my smile back.
To find out more about the Spiel or even watch past episodes, visit spielon.com.
It's a bode to the morel mushroom. Let's just get right to it.
Yes.
And again, we are spieling it in the kitchen of noted house chef Lasse Sorensen. I'm so pleased to be here. We want to thank our sponsors for making it possible. You know who they are. We've got Prairie Farms. We've got Realty Central. We also need to thank
Wild Alaskan Salmon and
Wild
Seafood.
Alaska Salmon and Seafood.
Home Improvement Warehouse.
Home Improvement. See, he knows the list. He knows the list. Good to see you again.
Well, thank you.
You know what? You have dug deep and you brought out some earthy tones tonight that I'm not even sure that people are ready for.
Well, I think they're ready. I think
They're ready.
They
All
ought
right.
to know me by now. The Morels in Southern Illinois is better than anywhere else in the country, is what I've been told by experts. We have my big Morel dinner tonight, and what I've done is I've put together this little salad that is kind of a take of a salad niçoise. This is ahi tuna, sushi grade. Of course, that's my spice, my zing I got on it, thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're gonna cut a little bit of that here first. Look at that color on that. Traditionally, this dish is made with canned tuna, but I don't want to use canned tuna. I want to just put my own spin on it. So the ingredients that goes in here is green beans, and normally you have raw onions. I decide to roast my onions a little bit first. And we have these beautiful potatoes we're gonna put in here.
Now you mentioned before 75 pounds of morels. You will keep the babies for just this build right here.
So out of the 75 pounds I got today, these are the finest examples of small morels. So we're gonna finish that off, putting them in just the right places. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish it off here with a little Dijon vinaigrette we put on. And then instead of like a big salad kind of thing, we're gonna just take a little bit of this and put that on. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these beautiful morels, and there's all the different colors here. There's the yellows, the grays. I mean, it's just an incredible mushroom. But look at that right here.
Unbelievable. You know her, you love her. Aisha Ruperto back here assembling a dessert for it. Listen, she's too busy to talk. She said, just get out of my way, I've got stuff to do. I mean, again, you know, you've introduced morel mushrooms into this dish and into all things ice cream.
Yes, and you know, what we try to do is surprise people that you can actually make a dessert with the mushrooms, and it's worked out really well.
You start with the mushroom, but then you're going to do something to the mushroom before you introduce it into the ice cream. Talk about that.
You have to pickle the mushroom, and I pickled it in Kerrygold butter and brown sugar.
Okay.
And I've introduced pecans to give it a little nutty flavor in there too, and I put frangelico and Kahlua in the ice cream too. We mix all of that together to make this ice cream we're doing here. So every year we do a morel dinner to celebrate Southern Illinois' abundance of morels. So everything we do today has something to do with morels.
Okay.
We start with a little amuse-bouche. So over here we have a Belgium endive with some blue cheese and cranberries.
Okay.
And this is a slice of heart of palm with sour cream and beluga caviar.
Okay.
And this is a smoked salmon crab with a mascarpone cheese inside and has a little green onions on it. So this is what we start with.
Awesome.
So,
why would you eat this? This is a storybook.
It's a deconstructed salad niçoise, which is a salad from France, Nice. And you got onions, eggs, potatoes. There is some micro greens, which is just like mini salad, and it has a mustard vinaigrette. It's really, really a cool dish.
That's unbelievable.
Well, here we have linguine with morels. They're actually in the pasta there. And it's a poached Atlantic lobster tail. And the sauce is a lobster, basil, ginger cream sauce. It'll be so delicious. Just wait until you try it.
Oh, yeah.
This is a beef Wellington. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of beef Wellington.
So beef Wellington, you know, traditionally is served all together where you wrap it. But we wanted to do a little different because a lot of times when you have a big beef Wellington, the puff pastry gets soggy from the meat and stuff. So it has the pork stuffing with the morels, the filet mignon, and these are couscous grains, barley, green onions, asparagus, and this is my signature, that rosemary, little rosemary thing, and then the morel standing up right there. When I create dishes, I always like to get as much height as possible. So you have like a 3D, you know, multi-layer on the plate because it makes it a lot more interesting as opposed to just a flat plate.
Sure.
People tell me, no, I can't eat mushroom ice cream. There's no way I'm going to do it. But look at it right here. So here's the morel made in with meringue and berries and little carrot tops and fresh mint, all like, again, to get that earthy, woody feeling on the whole dish, right? Go ahead and try that. That's really, really good.
You knocked it out of the park. Good job.
Thank you.
Coming up on the Spiel.
Isn't it true that if you put on your boxers, you got to stuff? Because there are things.
What are you stuffing?
You stuffed the legs in there.
Got it.
What if I told you it's possible to capture the sun, to hold it in your hand, to pour it, to experience it? Here, the sun shines on hand-tended vineyards and is barreled and stored in underground tunnels. And when you're ready, it's mixed with all the live music and atmosphere you can handle. It's not only possible to catch the sun and bottle it, but there's a place where it's already done for you. To find out more, visit si.com.
Kitchen, bathroom, and flooring. It's all here at Home Improvement Warehouse.
We have 40,000 square feet of kitchen, bath, and flooring products. We stock cabinets. We have some special order. They get here within 2 weeks. All our cabinets are all wood, fully assembled, very high quality, and we're much, much cheaper than anywhere else around.
Hi everybody, this is Teddy LaMaster and you're watching The Spiel.
We're gonna take you back scenes.
What's up, everybody? It's Dustin.
Music.
Sawyer, bro. My first day.
And we are backstage with Teddy LaMaster, and you know what? He's just making things happen right now.
What is going on with you? I know you're recording a lot in Nashville, Tennessee, and how's things looking? Where do you go next?
Looking pretty good. I mean, right now I'm just trying to get out and play as much as possible, and actually working on my album. I've got an EP out so far, and I've been writing some more music and kind of working. Got a couple singles that are going to be coming out the next few months, and then hopefully by the end of the year have my full album ready for you guys.
He was very smart, so he put a request out. He says, "Get your side-by-side, your ATV, whatever. You join me in this field, and we're going to make a music video." You better believe the whole town and maybe some neighboring towns showed up.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of people that showed up to it. I was actually pretty surprised by the response. I mean, we just said what we were doing. You know, we were gonna do a ride and shoot the music video for the single side-by-side, and we had a few hundred people show up, and it was a great time.
That is awesome. Was it muddy? Could you mud a little bit?
It was a little bit muddy, yeah. It was pretty dirty by the time we got done.
You guys had a good time, it looks like, and that video's been shared a lot, and people want to get behind you and they want to support you. A new baby, I understand?
Yep, was born March 22nd. Her name's Thea.
Thea.
Aw.
Very nice.
You know, that's Aaron Tippin's wife's name.
Oh,
The
really?
only other time I've heard that.
Ooh, there you go. And already she's digging Dad's music, I hear.
Yeah, well, it kind of fooled her a little bit. So when my wife was pregnant, there's these things called belly buds. So you put them on. It's kind of like that concept of like putting the headphones on.
Very
But
nice.
they focus it pretty good. So I just played country music over and over again for her.
Look at that.
Who does she like the most, you think? Besides you.
She points to Dad.
Since you
every
did
time.
country music. Who?
I mean, she can't
George
talk
Strait,
yet,
does
so.
she like George?
She'll react to it. She
She
dances
does
to
she
all
to
of
George,
them.
or
Oh,
feet kicks a little more?
Yeah.
You know what, when you go out and you're playing for everyone, do you have a band or are you doing a solo thing?
It's just me for now. So.
Where did this desire come from? You've been doing it a while?
Yeah, I mean, I started singing when I was real young. I remember when I was like 5 years old, just like singing into the vacuum cleaner, pretending it was a mic kind of thing. And then from there, I started, learning how to play guitar. I actually started out playing the clarinet. Believe it or
Wow.
not. I guess I should have saved that for like the secret or something.
No, I think, see, he knows about the secret. He's already got something. He's been watching. That's right.
Yes,
that's
see?
right. He
I guess I
already-
gotta come up with.
That was good.
That
That was
was
very
good.
But they say, once you learn one instrument, you move on to another, and it just helps you in your musicality all the way around, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, that's kind of where I learned how to read music and that kind of thing. And then I transitioned over to the guitar. And then once I learned how to play the guitar, then I started kind of trying songwriting out, and that's something I've been doing for about 15 years or so.
Very nice. Very
About how many
poignant
songs
words.
have you wrote?
I've probably written about 50 songs, I guess.
Nice.
What's the first one? Do you remember the first one?
The first one was a silly song. But
It's a silly song.
I started out kind of writing silly songs, and then after that, and people liked them. I was like, I'll take this a little more seriously, and that's when I started writing some stuff with a little more depth.
Cool. Very good, very good. Well, we also talked about you doing some work there in a production house. I think that everybody knows, Blackbird Productions.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Martina and
John?
her husband? Yeah, you know that. So that says that you're committed to the task. You're staying the road. You really want to make some tracks here.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's really good. Now we're gonna put you on the spot. You ready for all that?
Sure.
No, he's ready.
He's ready. He watched the show. He's like, I got a secret. I'm gonna tell you, but I already divulged that I played the clarinet.
That's
so we
right.
got to go back to
So we
square
got to
one.
have something else.
Oh, man.
But we are going to ask you to spiel something you never told anybody else, but Julie's going to have a quiz for you first, okay?
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Haggard or Jones?
We have to go with Jones.
Nike or Keds?
Oh, Nike.
Okay. How you like that one?
Even after the blowout, huh?
I know.
You still in that?
Mexican or Italian?
I'm gonna go with Mexican.
Okay.
Nice.
And you know the last question, don't you?
Honestly, I wear boxer briefs. You get
Look
the
at
best,
this
you
guy.
get the
I
best
love
of
this.
both worlds.
I love this.
Because I don't
See?
like the briefs because they're too short, but at the
They're
same time,
short?
I like to be, I like
He likes to be.
Have you had
what?
briefs
You
like
like to be
before?
what?
I've had briefs
you had to
before.
let him
I've
finish
had
that
whitey
sentence.
tidies. I've had boxers and boxer
Isn't it
briefs
true that if you put on your boxers, you got to stuff because they're
Yeah.
What are you stuffing?
You stuff the legs in there. 'Cause
We never
right.
really get, it's like putting gym shorts
Yeah,
on a pair
gym
of jeans,
shorts.
you know?
Got it. Okay. I followed along a little bit, I think.
Ow.
That was a lot.
Well,
I was just envisioning. I mean, we went from the tidy whities to the stuffing, and I couldn't follow.
We better get out right now.
Yeah, no doubt. We better. But we do want to know a little something about you that no one else knows. And see, your wife she's listening very intently right now.
He stuffs.
Would you stop? He does not stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Not anymore. That's why I got the boxer
That's
briefs.
right. That's right.
Perfect. Okay. What do you think?
All right, well, I was going to say the clarinet thing, but I guess since I already spieled that.
You did.
I know how to ride a unicycle.
Do you have pictures? Do you have video?
I mean, from when I was a little kid. I don't
You've
think.
got to send that.
When's the
We gotta
last
have
time you
that.
tried it?
I mean, it's been probably 10 years or so, but maybe 50. It's been a long time.
Before baby,
I don't know if that's
It's like riding a bike though, but just with one wheel. You never forget.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a secret though. Like all the neighbors remember him falling in front of the cars and on the sidewalk.
But you know what?
and
I'm
stuff.
impressed. You got your real teeth.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah,
It wasn't too bad, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. You were an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much for having me.
Enjoyed
Love
you.
your music.
Yes,
Had a great time.
absolutely. We'll be right back.
The Spiel, Saturdays at 11 on Fox 23.
I'm Bob Davenport, broker owner of Realty Central. Our area, our MLS board, it covers 26 counties. So I have agents that cover a lot of the areas. I've got Jackson, Williamson, Union County. I have agents that work in Williamson County. I have an agent that lives in Franklin County. I have an agent that covers Perry and Randolph County. I've got 21 people here working in the office, and we call it the Realty Central team. Everybody's willing to help one another. I have excellent office staff that's got a friendly voice when you call. My company, we all work together, and we help one another out. And it's all about customer service. You know, you don't take care of your client, somebody else will. We're a locally owned company. They're putting the hours in. People say, what are my hours? And I work when they don't. So when they're not working, it's when we're working. Then we're working in the background also. Kind of help them out step by step and tell them what's going on. If you're deciding whether you want to list or you want to buy, give us a call. We'll meet you in the office. We'll meet somewhere that's convenient for you. Realty Central, faces you know, people you trust. Find us at realtycentralhomes.com.
Hi everybody, Captain Tony here. I've got my good friend Lazar from Tom's Place Restaurant. We have a lot of fun cooking and messing kitchens up. We're gonna do a few very simple recipes so people can see really how easy it is to cook seafood.
Food is love, food is good. Cook for somebody. Show me something real simple that everybody can do.
First, I have a piece of halibut here.
Okay.
This is some of our Alaskan halibut that we sell. And so I've thawed the halibut out. And all I have some mayonnaise here, and I have some Parmesan cheese, and I have some garlic. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix the garlic with the Parmesan and the mayonnaise. It's about equal parts on all of them.
Okay.
And all you're gonna do now is put a light coating right on top of the fish.
Yeah, we call that a crust, just so we're on the same pot.
You know, speaking of crust, you can actually add a little
crust.
Okay. You can actually, if you want to get a little bit of
panko.
Panko is a perfect additive to that. Here it is. It's that simple. Put this in the oven at 400 degrees, and we are off to the races. 400 degrees for about 8 minutes is all you're going to cook it. It's that simple. That's one really, really easy way to do halibut.
We love making new friends. Visit us online at facebook.com/SpielOn.
Hello everybody, Teddy LaMaster here. This is my song called Dance With My Heart, and I hope you really enjoy it. There she was, saw her across the room, and from my point of view, she was beautiful. Thoughts come in and overwhelm my soul, and if she looks my way, I can't stop it now. If one of them slow songs plays on the jukebox, we're gonna dance tonight. If one of them slow songs ends up a Blake song, we're gonna fall in love. She's dancing away with my heart, away with my heart, away with my heart. She's dancing away with my heart, away with my heart, away with my heart, and now I'm falling in love. As I thought I couldn't help myself,
You're watching The Spiel.
Introducing the all-new Legence Bank app.
We really try to be on the cutting edge.
With all the conveniences you already love, like 24/7 access, account transactions, online bill pay, but now with even more powerful tools like mobile deposit for true banking on the go, Spin, making person-to-person payments easy, and smart tools like Go Focus to help you visualize your financial profile and plan for the future.
Our app is very popular.
It's the next best thing to banking with us in person. Download the Legence Bank app from the App Store or Google Play.
Serving you since 1966, Larry's Trailer Sales invites you to come RVing with us, visiting popular destinations throughout Southern Illinois. Little Grassy Campground, Devil's Kitchen Lake, Bald Knob Cross. With hundreds of travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes, Larry's Trailer Sales is also a leader in parts and service, even providing roadside assistance. Home of RV Warranty Forever, Larry's Trailer Sales, just off 148 in Mulkeytown, Illinois, and online at larrystrailersales.com.
You owe it to yourself to come in here.
When you lose your teeth, you lose not just the ability to chew and eat and smile, which is a big thing, but you lose a part of yourself.
It was life-changing when I came into Dr. Hughes. It showed me videos and models, and these are the choices we had. These were the options.
I had tried dentures, and they were not successful.
For people that are frustrated with wearing dentures, we have new methods and techniques to give people basically a third set of teeth.
When you have an extraction or an implant put in, your first thought is that's going to hurt. I was completely comfortable through this. Dr. Hughes and his staff, they are wonderful.
Training matters, experience matters. The thing which is extremely important is compassion. It brings back your ability to chew.
Come in and see Dr. Hughes, the greatest thing I ever did for myself.
We're restoring a sense of dignity. That's a life-changing event for many, many people. And it's something that we do here on a daily basis at Hughes Dental Arts Center.
These days, video is everywhere. TVs, computers, even your phone. With so many ways to use video to reach your potential audience, it's become an important part of doing business. If you like the commercials you've seen during the Spiel, and if your business could benefit from a creative approach to telling your story, with attention-grabbing visuals and thoughtfully executed scripts, perhaps it's time you give Growing Media a call. We'd love to hear from you.
How about that?
We always deliver on time.
I love it. You know, I love the hair care segment because I'm frying my hair. It's too high. And then
listen, if you're frying your hair, I have no hair because mine is ridiculous compared to yours. You have the healthy long, when she comes in, it's like flowing locks.
You know what we're going to do sometime?
What?
I'm going to come in with my hair wet. You've seen my hair wet, Stacy. It dries and it just swells.
I would wear it like that. Will you do that one day?
Diana Ross.
Please do it that way one day. I would love that.
Or Bozo. You seen Bozo the Clown because it is red.
Well, Bozo's different than Diana because I love Diana Ross.
Well, if my hair was black, it'd be Diana's.
Okay. All right, listen, we were brilliant in the open because we gave that little bit of info or a little tease.
That had him hanging on.
Oh, the whole show. How do you know the difference between a good morel and bad morel? First of all, you got to make sure you pick the right mushrooms in the wild because you get some of those wrong ones, you go a little cuckoo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some bad mushrooms.
So is that really wrong ones?
Well, for me, I mean, listen, if you're one of those 60 kids and you want to do all that, go ahead. But
Hug a tree, grab you a bad morel, and have a good day. Okay. Here's what we do.
Okay.
They're taller. The good ones are taller.
The good ones are
and they're
taller.
more pitty, like they're more holy, like a beehive, okay?
Got it.
And the bad ones, they are like ridges. I mean, they're not as tall and they have ridges, like ruffles.
And it means the morel is bad.
Yeah, and also cut it down the middle, and I'm kind of on the spot here. One of them has a stem and then the top part, okay?
Right.
The bad one has, if you opened it up in half, it's hollow all the way up.
Okay, so it's like rotted from the inside out. Okay.
Yeah, don't do that one.
What will happen? It just tastes bad or it will hurt you?
I don't know if it'll kill you.
It could.
I don't know if it'll make you
So we might have
sick.
just saved your life right here on the Spiel. That's big.
Yeah.
That is so big that we're doing it for people.
And they only come out a certain time of year, right?
They do, but Jason Pinkston and Chef Lasser, I don't even know if Chef Lasser does it. He may have somebody who brings him these things, but he had 75 pounds. I don't even know how that happens.
Because they're light.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Oh my
75
gosh.
pounds of morels, and people flocked there to enjoy that morel dinner, and it was fantastic. Do you really care for the morel?
I do like them.
Do you fry them this time of year in your food truck?
No, but that's a good thought. You know, I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
If you came to my food truck, curbside catering, okay?
Love it.
Curbside catering.
Very cute. She is available. If you want to
I am.
request
Call
her.
me. Tell me what you would like to see. You walk up to the window. I want this. What do you want?
One of everything, please.
Oh, everything's good.
Okay, I know.
But something different. Like you go to a food truck convention.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
You know one word that I really like to say, and I think that I would want it now that we broke it down and I know what it is? Falafel. Huh?
Do you know what it is?
It's a good word. Falafel. I just want to say it.
Falafel. You know what? Just like during the college basketball playoffs, Gonzaga. That's my favorite word to say. Okay, ready? A falafel is chickpeas fried up like a patty, and you put it in pita bread. You know,
Good stuff. Just put it in there.
And put it with, do it like a taco. Do like lettuce and tomatoes and a little onion and little taco sauce. And
look at that. See, you know what you're doing. I love those
It's
street
so,
tacos. I
so-
think those are doing well for you.
They're doing incredible. I never had an authentic street taco before.
Oh, so good, so good. And I tell you what, I think if you fry up anything sweet, people are going to buy it. Twinkies, your Oreos, your whatever. I mean, just heart attack on a stick, and you
You
got
ready
it.
for this?
You got it.
We fry up cinnamon squares, hot cinnamon squares. Wait, let me tell you. Put it on this plate. Put a big glob of vanilla ice cream with a little chocolate swirl and caramel
Fat-free,
swirl.
everybody. Go see her.
Oh,
So good.
gosh.
I think you like that.
It makes me go, Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
What does it make you say?
All right, it says falafel.
Falafel.
Yeah, you ready? That's our word. I think that's our word. And then
Falafel.
Rob will give us the definition right here. But we've confirmed. I think Julie's close.
It's really good. If you ever get a chance, eat one.
Eat a falafel.
Eat a falafel.
How about at your truck?
Where do you get chickpeas?
Stacy can hook you up. The healthy hippie
Progress
chef. She knows where to find chickpeas. They're garbanzo beans.
That's what they are? How come
Squish it
chickpeas,
up.
it's green?
Fry it. They're not green. Chickpeas are not green. You know hummus? That's chickpeas, boo-boo. Yep,
That's
ground up.
weird because when
That's all
I
you
ate the
get.
falafel, it was like browned on the outside.
Yeah,
where it
'cause
was
you fried it. You
and
fried
the
it.
inside was green.
No,
Did I eat
there
a
were
bad
some.
one?
Yeah, you probably
I
ate
loved
some
it.
bad chickpeas
Okay.
right there. All right, you ready? Falafel. Is that it? You think, Rob? Falafel.
3.
That's it. Okay. there's
Eat
your
one
definition.
today.
That's right. We'll see you next week.
Where the smoke, there's fire. And where the That's alright, that's okay. She didn't love me anyway. I'll take my heart and it's still beating. Put it in my chest and drive back home. 'Cause where the smoke is fire, you know where the spark, there's a flame. And it's burning like the sun. When tomorrow comes and I put it in this song. Thank you guys so much for checking out my song. Hi everybody, Teddy LaMaster here, and you're watching the Spiel. So I hold on and take my time to figure out where I went wrong. Put it in this song, you did it right, and I'm sleeping on the floor. That's alright. That's alright. That's okay. She didn't love me anyway. I'll take my heart and it's still beating. Put it in my chest.
What's going on, Rob? What do we have going on today?
So we have Teddy LaMaster from Mount Vernon, country artist from Mount Vernon. We've got Marsha Cole, gonna do makeovers, makeup and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start this over.
Okay, we're
I won't lie, it hurts sometimes, and I don't know the reasons why. I take my time and take it.
Good morning. Just getting our sound ready. That way everybody sounds good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very important.
Check, check, check.
You just got me scratching my nose. You always get me at the most inopportune times. We're glad people are dialed in, they're tuned in, which they should be, because you know what? You miss a week, you miss a lot.
That's alright, that's okay. She didn't love me anyway. I'll take this heart if it's still beating. Put it in my chest, drive back home. 'Cause where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's fire, there's a flame. And it's burning like the sun. When tomorrow comes and I put it in this song. That's alright, that's okay.
When you lose your teeth, you lose not just the ability to chew and eat and smile, which is a big thing, but you lose a part of yourself.
It was life-changing when I came into Dr. Hughes. It showed me videos and models, and these are the choices we had. These were the options.
Training matters, experience matters. The thing which is extremely important is compassion. It brings back your ability to chew, restoring a sense of dignity.
Come in and see Dr. Hughes, the greatest thing I ever did for myself.
Few things in life complement each other like beer and barbecue. Whether you crave the savory flavors of wood-smoked meat, or the finish of a local craft brewed IPA, you'll find a hearty helping of both in Shawnee Forest Country. From a world champion barbecue cook-off to a growing network of local brew pubs, the only question is, what will you explore in Shawnee Forest Country? To learn more, visit southernmostillinois.com.